and Beverly and I are in the Congo with John Huston on a location recce for the African Queen. Now you may ask yourselves, why is a prop man and a costume assistant on a location recce? Well, at this stage, John and I had gotten to be as close as brothers. And like all brothers, he occasionally delighted in torturing his siblings. So he invited Beverly and I on this trip, saying it would be fun. Which, given the years that we had known John at this point, should have sent alarm klaxons ringing in our heads. So it's me, Beverly, John, our location scout Edward Joseph, and our AD Guy Hamilton, along with some local guides who looked at John with a combination of awe and terror, which pleased John no end. What didn't please me no end was the jungle, specifically all the small crawly things in the jungle. Now, I'm not saying that something crawled up my ass, but there were multiple nights where I felt something moving right behind me in that area. And I know it wasn't Beverly, because she was not a fan of ass play. Well, one night, we're by the campfire, and John is regaling us with the story of how he knocked out Donnie, the flaming Scotsman McTavish, in a 3-round exhibition, when suddenly we heard an ominous growl. And before we knew what was happening, a lion had leapt into the camp. Now Beverly grabbed 2 pans and started banging them together. I grabbed a burning stick from the fire and started waving it at him, and together we were able to scare the lion off. Well, John was so relieved he went over and gave us both a big hug, a gesture that Beverly responded to by slapping him right in the face. Beverly was a patient woman, but 3 weeks in the jungle, capped by almost becoming lion scat, had pushed her to her limits. She screamed at John, calling him every name in the book for dragging us here. Well, John was very fond of Beverly, and this cut him to the quick. And within 2 days, we were back in America. Well, we wound up working on the British portion of the shoot. And that whole time, John kind of gave Beverly a wide berth. Anyway, at the wrap party, John stands up, thanks everybody for their hard work, and then he calls up Beverly and myself, and he proceeds to bring out this giant crate. They open it up, and it's the head of the lion that had tried to eat us, stuffed and mounted. And John was giving it to us as a present. Well, now Beverly was not crazy about having a giant lion's head in her home, but she knew John well enough at this point to realize that this was as close to an apology as she was going to get. So she accepted the head graciously. Now later that night, I asked John how he was able to track the lion that had attacked us. And he said, well, Marty, to be honest, I just went to the jungle and shot the first lion I could find. But you know, these things are vicious. It's entirely possible he may have eaten someone. Now, you're not going to tell Beverly, are you? And I said, no, sir, I am not. And in 25 years of marriage, that was the only secret I ever kept from her.